Home Sierra! Hello, everyone. It's Elizabeth from Family Village. I know you all are staying home and standing up and taking care of your families and our global family. We are no one unless we are all one. Black lives certainly matter to Family Village and all of our health in this pandemic. We are rainbow. Family is the pot of gold. And I'm going to share with you some pretty golden stories from Family Village. But first, I want to introduce me. I am Giggly Sprout. Giggly Sprout, I was going to introduce you. I need no introduction. I am Giggly Sprout. But Giggly Sprout, not everybody knows you or remembers you. It's been a long time, and you, Giggly Sprout, you live far away. But what? Just because I live in the clouds, people have forgotten all about me? No, I didn't mean to make you upset. It's just I was going to introduce you and say that you are the one who brought me to High Sierra years ago, and that you are very special. Special? I'm just a clown, just like you. Yes, Giggly, we're all a little silly and a little sensitive these days. I'm just really glad that you can make it up to Home Sierra here. Let's see. What was your favorite part of your first year in Quincy? Well, just getting there in the Clownmobile was crazy. But my favorite part? Making friends. All the multidimensional, bizarre, and out there super talented weirdos that made me feel like a rock star and just right at home. Well, and also, I love clown yoga in the morning with the kids, jumping up and down while the parents were still half asleep. But my favorite part was and always will be the kids' parade. You see, in 2000, we made a giant puppet of Louis Armstrong right there on site. It was a great big job, and all the kids were helping us with the oopy goopy stuff make a papier-mâché head. But we accidentally made his head really, really heavy. But we were so excited for the Sunday Kids Parade and to meet Dr. John. Wow, you got to meet Dr. John? Well, this was my very, very first time meeting Dr. John, and so we wanted to make a Louis Armstrong puppet to honor him and to honor his hometown, New Orleans, the city of dreams. Dr. John's set was Sunday, same day as the kids' parade. So we got all the kiddos and the clowns and the drummers and the great big mixed up band from all around the festival, and the parents too, and paraded second line style with the kids' parade all the way up to the main stage just as the set was beginning. I learned how to parade in New Orleans, you know, and Dr. John was smiling from ear to ear, and he gave a salute and a wave to Louis Armstrong and all the kiddos. That's good that you made Dr. John happy. Well, there's nothing better in the whole world than to make someone smile. So we just kept parading all over the festival grounds, to the food court, all the way back to the vaudeville stage to see Pooh Bah, out to Shady Grove, and all the way back to the kids' area. You must have been exhausted. Nobody wanted to stop that parade. We had horns and drums and so much fun, everybody screaming to Giggly Sprout, "Let's keep going!" There was some sort of juju happening. The band was getting bigger and bigger, and we were all feeling the gree-gree, but I was looking at the kiddos' faces and they were turning purple in the hot sun. So I hollered over to Louis, "Hey Louis, you want to keep going?" And his whole head fell off. Kerplunk! I swear that's the only way that parade would have ever ended. Oh yes, I remember that story, Giggly Sprout. Well, of course you do. You were right there, right? No, I was actually back at camp cleaning up after you clowns. Well, gosh, you're no fun. Well, I just always wanted to make sure you were having fun, Giggly. Me? Elizabeth, I do not have fun. I am fun. But I do miss Dr. John. I know, Giggly Sprout, but I'm so glad that you told us about your first meeting. He said, do all your living before you die. And I add to that you should learn how to fly. Wait, what? To come and visit me at the Giggle Bubble Glass Castle in the clouds. How could we do that? It's easy. You just blow on your thumbs and you stick them under your armpits and you flap up and down, breathing with your mouth until you lift off and you come directly up, up, up to the very first cloud you see, and you can bet that's where I'll be. Okay, Giggly Sprout. Okay.
They are ready to be claimed once more. Come with me to see the Giggle Bubble. Watch the Giggle Bubble as it teaches me. Once inside of the Giggle Bubble, going round the world, now the world will see.
That was amazing. I hope you all enjoyed seeing Giggly Sprout. It's been years for me too. I'd heard she's been, seen out and about, but nobody knows if it's the real Giggly Sprout. I mean, how do you know what's real these days? Do you think that was the real Giggly? Well, that aside, in 2012, I created Sprouting Entertainment, and I came up to direct the Rainbow Kids area. One of my dreams had been to bring more of a cultural dimension to the kids. So we started with Ivo, a professional artist from Chile. And with him, we had our first giant mural, and we made paper mache hats, Chilean style, for the parade. And we doubled the space. We brought new performers in, like Essence and others, and we still had our favorites, like Jennifer with her puppet pocket story aprons and baby pools full of seed, and the Banana Slug String Band from Santa Cruz. We can't celebrate High Sierra without celebrating the slugs.
Banana slugs, I like them, they're beautiful. Banana slugs, they're part of the circle. Oh, I love those slugs so much. Oh, here's a sticky one. Oh, it's so sticky. Beautiful slugs. If you're walking down the path and you see a slug, you can bend down and hold it, you can give it a hug. You can pick it up, it won't bite or hiss. You can show it that you love it, just give it a kiss. Banana slugs, I like them, they're beautiful. Banana slugs, they're part of the circle. Banana slug, banana slug, banana slug, banana slug.
They are beautiful. Well, so obviously I'm not going to be able to tell you all the stories over the years, but I'll randomly select some stories, some highlights here. In 2013 was the year that we officially became the Family Village. In 2013 was also the year that Alice Di Michelli debuted her kids album, If I Were an Otter.
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine on everyone. I'm gonna let it shine on everyone. I'm gonna let it shine on everyone. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. world. I'm gonna let it shine all over the world. I'm gonna let it shine all over the world. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine.
Truly an amazing album. 2014 was the year of many firsts in Family Village. It was our first year having vendors, and it was the first year that the Bumpity Bumps came and played for us in the Family Village, and I think it was their first year actually playing together in Quincy. It was also the first year that Gumbo Wobbly met the Bug Family Band, but somehow they were both having a ladybug picnic. And then it turned into a ladybug parade. Hey, anybody want to have a ladybug parade in the kitchen?
The little Joe Bug threw it into the saps. 12 ladybugs at the ladybug picnic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and they all went down to the ladybug picnic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and they all went down to the ladybug picnic. They wiggled their legs and they flapped their wings, flew up to the sky and began to sing. 12 ladybugs at the ladybug picnic. Talked about the price of furniture and rugs and health insurance for little ladybugs. 12 ladybugs at the ladybug picnic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and they all went down to the ladybug picnic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and they all went down to the ladybug picnic. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and they all went down to the ladybug picnic.
Giggly Sprout talking about Dr. John got me thinking and feeling. Dr. John, as you all know, left this earth last year. And the year before, Goat Carson, the man who introduced me to Dr. John, also passed. And I'm so grateful that I did get to spend good time with Dr. John. And he was really explaining to me what the gris-gris is, and that it's the shades of gray in between black and white, and between right and wrong, and between good and bad. And it's in those shades of gray where the flow is, the mystery is, all of our power is. And we're completely out of power if we're outside of ourselves, if we go to this conversation of picking sides or trying to be right. But that our power is actually in the humbleness of the mystery, of the gris-gris. You know, on Hopi and in Native America, actually in indigenous communities around the world, there's a word for people who are lost, whatever their language is. In Hopi, the word is bahana. And a lot of people think that the definition is just white people. But actually, it could be anybody. They can call another Hopi person bahana. It's a huge insult. It means you're lost, you're without culture, you're without knowing where you're going next. One time, a child was running up to me and yelling bahana, thinking white person, and my grandfather, Kwa, stopped him and said, "This is not bahana," and made it a whole lesson, actually, for both of us. She was only 2 or 3, but I was also getting the lesson that really bahana is about your character, that it's about who you are in the world. If you understand that you're connected to all things and all people and your actions have consequence, or if you somehow think that you're above it all, or you're just purely disconnected from the reality of our connection. So it's in the gree. And in this time right now, there's this wanting to figure it out or wanting to know something since everything is kind of in the air. But that's not where our power lies. Our power lies in our humility and in our not knowing. So that's what Family Village is really about. That's what we want to share, and that's where we all have things in common. We all kind of understand this idea of the gree. So let your children see it. Let your children learn from this experience too. Let them see you have emotions. Let them see you have confusion, sorrow, grief, and finding your strength within that. There's so much happening right now that is like the deepest of life lessons. Don't skim over this or think that this is too hard for the children. This is what gives us strength. This is what gives us power. It's in these mysterious times where somehow we still find our spark. Somehow we still find that which connects us. And so this song by Ron Cat is just perfect for this time. Ron Cat came to Family Village in 2015, and he was a guitarist for P-Funk Parliament, godson to George Clinton, head of his own band Catdelic, and it was such an honor to have him in the Family Village. He is incredible with the children. And he wrote songs specifically for the kids. In fact, one of them I really would love if you guys looked up on Google. You remember you are home, even though we're all together in this festival. But it's called Catdelic Wobble. And you can find it on Google, and it comes with the dance, and it's just an incredible song. But his children's album is yet to be recorded. And really the song here that I'm gonna play is so good. So please enjoy Catdelic, Light the World.
Let the weight of the world get you down. It wasn't made
In 2017, we had so many wonderful performers, musicians, and artists come up to the family village. However, none of them came from such a distance as Baba Tumi Ansa. Baba Tumi is a palm wine musician from Accra, Ghana, who's known around the world for his music. And he came to Family Village from Ghana and taught us dances and songs that children in Ghana learn in school. It's kind of, this song, Cheche Kule, is kind of like a head, shoulders, knees and toes. And it has a dance, and I'm wondering how many remember the dance. If you do, go ahead and make a video of yourself and send it to me. I'd love to see it.
Some people say, enjoy yourself. Some people say, don't take too much. And people say, enjoy yourself. Some people say, don't go too fast. Mannequin will see. Mannequin will do. Mannequin will touch. Mannequin will do. Mannequin will hear. Mannequin will do. Enjoy yourself. Don't take too much. Nothing would last forever. Kule. Kofisa. Kule. Kofisa. Kofisa langa. Kete chilanga. Kumayede. Kule. Kofisa. Kofisa langa. Kete chilanga. Kumayede. Kumayede. Kofisa langa. Kete chilanga. Kumayede. Kofisa langa. Kete chilanga. Kumayede. Enjoy yourself. Don't take too much. Enjoy yourself. Don't go too fast. Mannequin will sing. Mannequin will do. Enjoy yourself. Don't go too fast.
Kofisa langa, kete chilanga, kumaele, cheche kule, cheche kofisa, kofisa langa, kete chilanga, kumaele, cheche kule, cheche kofisa, kofisa langa.
In 2018, at Family Breakfast, we colored and designed over 150 personalized cards for families that were stuck at the U.S. border or their families were separated, with messages like Mi familia es su familia es mi familia. And thanks to your generosity, I got to hand deliver them to the families at the border with a full-on pancake family breakfast. Thanks also to Bob's Red Mill. Jonathan Best had a campaign, Build the Bridges, Not the Walls, with this song. And he brought suitcases full of shakers and kazoos and little drums, and everyone played the song over and over in English and Spanish, dancing right in front of the U.S. Customs while waiting for pancakes. Thank you, Family Village. Thank you. Jonathan has a new campaign, a new song. It's Enough is Enough. Let us keep standing for families, for human dignity, and for our birthright, for a joyful childhood and a joyful life.
Bridges, not the walls, not the walls. Gonna love everybody, everybody I see. Gonna love everybody, even if you don't think like me. Gonna love everybody, everybody I see. Gonna love everybody, even if you don't look like me, think like me. Gonna build bridges, take down the walls. We're gonna build the bridges, not the walls, not the walls. Gonna build the bridges, take down the walls. We're gonna build the bridges, not the walls, not the walls. Gonna love everybody, everybody I see. Gonna love everybody, even if you don't love like me. Gonna love everybody, everybody I see. Gonna love everybody, even if you don't love like me, love like me. We're gonna build the bridges, take down the walls. We're gonna build the bridges, not the walls, not the walls. We're gonna build the bridges, take down the walls. We're gonna build the bridges, not the walls, not the walls. We're gonna build the bridges, not the
Thinking of all the storytellers, jugglers, artists, Quincy locals, musicians, hula hoopers, face painters, stilt walkers, puppeteers, magicians, volunteers, and all the vendors, funky parents, and cool kids of all ages that create Family Village of High Sierra Music Festival. You are golden. Keep dancing.
Well, we know built on skill, that alone don't count. Without the sweat and toil of mine, wouldn't be worth a dime. Got to live and give, yeah, really putting love in the air.
special. Everyone is special. Everyone in his her own way. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, boom, 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 one more time. I say now you are special, yeah you really are. You're the only one like you, like you. There isn't another in the whole wide world that can do the thing you do, 'cause you are special, special.